What if there's a place in America where the bizarre isn't rare, it's expected? A zone where UFOs are seen in the skies, massive beasts prowl the woods, and spirits seem to whisper through the trees. Welcome to the Bridgewater Triangle, a 200-square-mile region in southeastern Massachusetts that defies explanation. First named in the 1970s by cryptozoologist Loren Coleman, this place has become infamous for paranormal sightings, ghost encounters, and even alleged time slips. Locals talk about phantom lights, cult rituals, mysterious disappearances, and creatures that science can't explain. From the haunted swamps of Hockomock to eerie events on Route 44, something ancient and unknowable pulses beneath the surface. Is it cursed land, a portal, or just collective hysteria? Whatever it is, the Bridgewater Triangle doesn't just hold secrets, it invites you in. But once you're inside, can you leave unchanged? At the triangle's heart lies the Hockomock Swamp, 16,000 acres of mist, shadow, and silence. To the Wampanoag people, it was sacred, a place for burials and spiritual ceremony. But to settlers, it became something else entirely, a hostile, haunted wasteland. During King Philip's War in the 1670s, this swamp saw brutal conflict and bloodshed. Since then, countless eerie reports have surfaced, ghostly figures drifting through the fog, will-o'-the-wisps dancing above the water, and disembodied voices echoing between the trees. Even seasoned outdoorsmen refuse to enter after dark. Some believe the swamp holds ancient power, something awakened, perhaps never meant to be disturbed. Could this be the origin point for the triangle's strange energy? Or is it merely the land remembering what was done to it? The Bridgewater Triangle isn't just haunted, it's hunted. Reports of cryptid creatures are constant and chilling. Giant thunderbirds, with wingspans wider than a car, have been seen circling overhead. Witnesses describe Bigfoot-like figures vanishing into the woods near Lake Nipponicket. One man swore a hairy humanoid ran across the road in front of his car, locking eyes with him before vanishing. There are even tales of phantom panthers and oversized snakes slithering through the forest. Experts suggest misidentified animals or hoaxes, but too many sightings share uncanny similarities. Could the triangle be home to unknown species? Survivors of a prehistoric era? Or are these creatures something far stranger, manifestations of fear, myth, or the land itself? Not all threats come from the ground. The skies over the Bridgewater Triangle are alive with mystery. Since the 1960s, witnesses have reported strange orbs, pulsating lights, and massive triangular crafts hovering silently overhead. In 1976, several motorists on Route 44 saw a glowing red ball dart across the sky before vanishing. Some say lights chased their cars. Others describe formations too synchronized to be natural. Police officers, pilots, even military personnel have submitted official UFO reports. Are these alien visitors? Experimental aircraft? Or could the triangle be some kind of beacon, drawing things in from far beyond Earth? Whatever they are, they're watching us from above, and they've been doing it for a very long time. Deep within the Freetown Fall River State Forest, things get darker. This part of the triangle has a long, unsettling history of ritualistic activity. In the 1980s, police discovered mutilated animals, makeshift altars, and sites suggesting satanic practices. Murders and suicides have occurred here under disturbing circumstances. Some say local cults still meet in the forest today, drawn by the energy of the land. What fuels these gatherings? Is it belief? Madness? Or something whispering from the woods? Locals speak of strange chants in the night, of symbols carved into trees, of things best left unspoken. It's as if the forest itself demands sacrifice. Could these acts be feeding the very force that haunts the triangle? Along Route 44 near Rehoboth, drivers tell the same terrifying tale. A man stands roadside, red hair, old-fashioned clothes, eyes full of nothing. Those who stop say he climbs in silently, then vanishes mid-ride. Others simply see him walking, until he disappears into thin air. For decades, this spectral figure has haunted travelers, appearing in the same spot with eerie consistency. Is he a ghost from a long-forgotten accident? A hallucination shared by many? Or something more sinister? An entity acting out a loop, again and again? His presence is a chilling reminder that in the triangle, time, space, and reason are unreliable. You never know who, or what, might be hitching a ride. Some say the Bridgewater Triangle doesn't just haunt, it warps. Stories abound of time bending and reality slipping. One hiker entered the woods in the morning and emerged miles away by nightfall, disoriented, with no memory of the journey. Others report hours lost in what felt like minutes, or returning to familiar places that somehow seem off. A few have vanished completely, never to be found. Theories range from magnetic anomalies to psychological effects, but the consistency of these reports suggests something more. Could the triangle be a natural rift, distorting time itself? Or is it the human mind unraveling under invisible pressure? Either way, within these borders, clocks can't always be trusted, and neither can your senses. Of course, not everyone buys into the mystery. Skeptics point to wildlife misidentification, faulty memories, and media-fueled mass hysteria. Owls become monsters. Swamp gas becomes UFOs. Old trauma becomes haunting. The area's dense woods, erratic weather, and tragic history make it a perfect breeding ground for folklore. Even scientists admit that suggestion and expectation can trigger real fear and real experiences. But how do you explain the consistency? The multiple witnesses? The sheer volume of phenomena, all centered in one region? Is it all in our heads, or is disbelief just a comforting illusion? For every rational theory, there's a new report that defies it. Maybe the truth isn't out there, maybe it's buried here. Some believe the Bridgewater Triangle is cursed, scarred by betrayal and soaked in blood. During King Philip's War, the Wampanoag people lost their land, their lives, and their sacred sites. Graves were disturbed. Forests burned. The Hockomock Swamp, once a place of reverence, became a battlefield. Could the spiritual trauma of those events echo through time? Locals claim the land remembers. That the pain, the rage, the injustice, it never left. Instead, it lingers, taking shape as shadow, as fear, as force. This theory doesn't rely on ghosts or aliens. Just memory, energy, and an unwillingness to forget. In the Bridgewater Triangle, history isn't just written, it's alive. And it's still fighting. So, what is the Bridgewater Triangle? A paranormal playground? A cursed zone? Or just a mirror showing us what we're too afraid to admit? The truth is, no one knows. But people keep searching. Investigators, thrill seekers, skeptics, and believers, all drawn to its magnetic pull. You can visit the swamp, drive Route 44, hike the Freetown Woods. But fair warning, many who go looking for answers leave with more questions, or don't come back the same. If you're brave enough to enter, prepare to question reality. Bring a flashlight, keep your wits about you, and never go alone. The Bridgewater Triangle doesn't just want to be explored, it wants to be felt. The only real question is, are you ready?